Okay, so I want to talk about myostatin. Myostatin is a molecule that is formed on on our body that inhibits the growth of muscle in our body so that our bodies don't become too large and also to not increase the expense of energy and it's it inhibits we become more with more muscle. I asked Gemini about this topic. I'm not going to read all of it, parts of it. I first heard about myostatin on a podcast more than 1 year ago on longevity podcast longevity junkie podcast with Nikki Lee, and I was curious about this. Um, I have already asked ChatGPT, and now I'm asking Gemini. I also asked before uh, with Gemini, and I'm going to read parts of it. So, what Gemini say? Uh, what is myostatin? The biological the biological breaks. Myostatin, scientifically known as GDF8, is a protein produced primarily in skeletal muscle cells. It belongs to the transforming growth factor beta protein superfamily. Its natural job is it binds to active B receptors on muscle membranes to suppress muscle cell proliferation and protein synthesis. Evolution gave us myostatin so our ancestors wouldn't waste massive energy building or maintain unnecessary muscle tissue during times of food scarcity. Uh, it says here that it was discovered by a scientist in 1997. I'm gonna skip this. Before that, I want to read another thing. It is. Myostatin is a natural occurring molecule in your body, not a drug. Specifically, it's a protein, a type of signaling molecule called myokine, produced mainly by your skeleton muscle cells. Its biological job is to act as the body natural brakes on muscle growth, preventing your muscles from becoming a natural large or consuming too much metabolic energy. When animals or humans have genetic mutation that turns off myostatin, they develop extraordinary double muscle mass naturally, which is why scientists have been trying to create myostatin inhibitor drugs for decades. So, I'm skipping what I ask. Is here human cases, extremely rare cases of humans born with inactive myostatin genes have been documented. Notably, a German boy born in 2004 with a myostatin mutation demonstrated twice the normal muscle mass and incredible natural strength at early age without medical complications. I'm not going to read all of this. Uh, I said mostly. Um, I'm gonna say now me. Myostatin drugs inhibits the myostatin molecule, so we can gain more muscle mass. However, there's an issue with tendons that if you gain too much mass, the tendons might not have the strength to do their job with pushing so much, with doing so much force. Also, we have to do that. But if you want, but for I think it will be a great thing for all people to gain more muscle mass, um, because for longevity, it is good to have more muscle mass for longevity, but also for sports to have more mass. Currently, for me, it will help me for me about doing sports. It will help me to be better, to achieve my dreams. That it's kind of not very far away for one way. It's not very like very too much what I want about the dreams about sports and my body. It's not very far, but however, reaching that 1% or to whatever it might be, or to 5%, it's um, it's for me it's very difficult to achieve that. And with a myostatin inhibitor, inhibitor, I'm not very good this word. Um, with the myostatin inhibitor, I could achieve more easily my dreams, and I will have more mass, muscle mass, more force. I think, and will help me achieve more easily my dreams. So myostatin inhibitors, myostatin drugs will possibly help many people around all normal people, but also people do sports. However, this drug will only it will firstly be available for um, for people who have diseases with muscles, and to help people with dysfunctional muscles in the degenerative diseases and other kinds of diseases related to muscles. And later, I, I heard it will be maybe 2 years from now for diseases, and for normal people, what Gemini said and ChatGPT said, maybe 2030, on the beginning of the next decade, maybe. It's kind of like 4 years from now, more or less, or 3 years and a half, maybe. Maybe it will be available for all people. However, it might be very expensive. I might so far it's about injection with all in the blood with the veins, put the injection, and it's very expensive. I think it will be better if for like a pill with that you can drink, put a pill on your mouth and drink. It will be better, and we could take it maybe every day. And so with myostatin inhibitors we could grow more muscle. However, I also heard the side effect of building muscle on your jaw, on your face, have that side effect possibly. Hope they maybe hope they can improve that. Not sure if they will. However, that's not so bad, but if you don't take too much about a myostatin inhibitor. And so myostatin inhibitors will help all people, not just people in general, not just people who do sports, and also more specific people with disease. I think it will help all people have um, to have more muscle, and help people be more fit and have more longevity, because with more muscles where you have better longevity and better health, because blood sugar, other factors, I don't know. Um, and that's it. I hope myostatin inhibitors will be available for everyone to take. It will be good for everyone. However, it will take some years, at least two for specific case about diseases, and maybe 4 years to general to all people. If at best case scenarios, it is. I hope, however, it will be available right now. It will help me in my life, and it will help me myself achieve my dreams, sports dreams. And like I said, like it's not very far. What I want to achieve is like very little. What I need to achieve, it's like, I don't know, maybe less than 5%. I don't know how much for sure. um, Maybe five. I think it's maybe less than five. I think it's less than 5%. What I want to achieve, maybe 1%. 1%. I think maybe it's too low, but um, I don't know. But it's not very far what I want to achieve. But achieving that, it's for me, it's very difficult. Oh, it's not that easy, and I try, and so. So myostatin inhibitors will be a very good thing for all people, to all people. I hope they make available for all people, and it will help all people in the world. Hopefully, it will be cheap, so that people can take, and also if many people take, they also profit with that, because there'll be many people taking, and so the profit will be better. However, if it costs too much, not all people will be able to buy that. And the cheaper is always best for customer. And so I will hope one is available, will be available for everyone and cheap, because also I'm poor, at least now. And so this is my thoughts about myostatin. Hope they can make available the drug for everyone. Um, Myostatin drug. The myostatin is saying it again. Myostatin drug is a molecule in our body, I think made by the skeleton and skeletal muscles in our body, that inhibits the growth of muscle cells. And so if you disable myostatin myostatin molecules, it will make we have more muscles. And so I think with more muscles, it's beneficial, its benefits our health, and also very good for longevity, besides being good for sports. and and I think it should be available for all people as soon as possible, and for everyone, and cheap. I think I said it all. I repeat sometimes myself on this topic, to try to be as clear as possible and saying everything I know. However, I didn't say all that what Gemini said. Just overview. You can ask Gemini or ChatGPT or other AI LLMs to about uh, myostatin drugs. So thank you for listening. Thank you.